Good evening. How are you?
Good and you? Let me lower this a sec. How
This is
are you?
Francisco joining us tonight.
Hey everyone, can you see me there?
You're a little dark, but
Am I?
there you go. You're
Okay,
good.
there we go.
I'm super bright. Do you want to, tomorrow you're releasing All of You.
I am really
Do you
excited.
want to tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, and I actually have a copy here to show you guys. So I'm
So
really
pretty.
excited. Thank you. I am really excited to release it. This is a single mom story, and Jason is actually Rebel Desire's bass player, and he's the only single one left. And he's
Can't
just,
stand standing.
yeah, he's been, he's out of all the band members, like very like black and white thinking, like there's one path in life. So it was kind of fun to throw him for a loop with a single mom and something just kind of out of his element. And he's at that point in his life where he wants what all his friends have and got burned in the past until he runs into Cassidy Ray. And it was really fun to write them. And I keep saying and develop a different side of Jason that I don't think readers have had a chance to see. So
Yeah,
that was cool because he's always like, move on, get over it and move on, like life goes on. So when he is kind of faced with that, he sees like the other side of the coin.
right.
So that it was interesting to see that side of him for as myself as a writer as well.
I can see that. I liked him. I like the single mom, so
Yeah. It was writing a single mom was new for me. So I've written children before. I've written them like in bits and pieces as secondary
mhm.
characters, or like I wouldn't even call them secondary characters, but just, they would pop in and out. So writing Ray, which is Cassidy Ray's daughter, throughout a whole story was also a cool experience as a writer. And I'm not a mom. I teach, so I think that helped a lot with that situation.
Right. She's definitely better behaved than Hunter.
Yeah. I was like, okay, when Joy reads the book, she might compare like Ray to like Hunter and all that. So that was kind of cool.
But with her being a girl, I'm like, oh, well, it has to be because
Yeah.
she's a girl. Girls are
Yeah.
just better behaved.
They are. They're definitely, sorry about that. They're definitely more mature for their age as well.
Hmm.
So I was able to kind of play into that. And I think her life experiences and like having only like the single mom aspect and just how their life is, especially in the beginning until they meet Jason, made her a little bit more mature for her age as well.
I can see that.
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready to dive into the question?
Yes.
All right. Have you ever fangirled over another author?
I have probably a few. Um, I met JD Hollyfield actually in Chicago, and that was really cool. I'm like not I'm really shy. So
Hmm.
my fangirl is like internal. You won't see me be like, oh my gosh, hey. But I did see her in Chicago when I was signing there, and that was really cool. I got really excited.
That's so fun. I
Yeah,
met her. She's so sweet.
she is. She's really sweet.
Okay. Have you ever written fan fiction?
I haven't actually.
As I say, could your music be it? But I guess it's technically not.
Yeah. Oh,
Well, I guess maybe it is with all
that's
the Sam
interesting.
Hunt muses.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, I never thought of it that way, but maybe it's a different approach to fan fiction.
Maybe. Maybe we're onto something.
Yeah.
Have you ever kept it a secret from your family that you are writing, that you're an author?
Um, Not
How
really.
about published?
That I'm published?
Yeah, that you published, because I know you always wrote.
Yeah. Not really. When I was working on my first book, I kind of kept it to myself in general, just until I was sure that I was going to publish. And then I just kind of shared it. But it wasn't like, this is my real name. I don't know. I don't know. I was always open about that.
No? All right, then. It's not very exciting, but I mean,
I
it makes
know,
sense.
sorry. Keeping it real.
Have you ever written your name wrong when you're signing books?
I have not.
No.
Probably because my signature is like a scribble scrabble. So usually I'll just be like, all right. I have written like a word wrong when signing, and then I'm like, okay, we're gonna have to do this again.
Save it.
Yeah.
People want it. Okay, I already know the answer to this, but have you
No,
ever cried while you were writing?
yes, I have. You do know the answer to that.
I do.
It's funny because I'm not big on crying. Like I don't cry easily. I've cried writing a few of my books, but when I wrote Love You Through It, which is the second book in the Rebel Desire series, I cried, I sobbed pretty much through the entire process, and I was like, oh my God, what's wrong with me? But
And I laughed at you
yes,
the
you
entire
did.
time.
Yes, you did.
Oh, I'm terrible.
I know.
But it was so funny.
Oh my gosh, it was terrible. I would like sit and just like cry and cry. And I'm like, what's wrong with me? And it's one of those stories that, and the reason I wrote it is because of this. The topic about losing, a spouse for me has always been a fear. So writing it and actually experiencing those emotions was tough in a sense.
Are you getting choked up now talking about it?
No, I've overcome that now. I did get choked up talking about it, like as I was getting ready to release it with like my reader group. When I would talk about it, I would choke up, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry on like Facebook Live. But I've overcome it.
You know, it's funny. I thought I would cry in that book, but I think that I expected it to be so I expected to cry,
Yeah,
so I didn't cry because I knew it was going to be sad.
I know. I had somebody else that told me the same thing. She's like, I expected that I was gonna cry, and I didn't. And I'm like, okay, that's good. Because I hope that, like, my hope with that book was to show. I have the stacks here, so I keep staring at the spine of it. Um, to show the hope as well, like not just how difficult it would be to lose someone that you love so dearly, but also show that growth.
It was definitely more inspirational.
Yeah,
I thought it was going to be depressing.
yeah. Well, I wanted it to be inspirational. That was the end goal.
Makes sense. I mean, you
Yeah.
don't want a totally depressing book.
Yeah. Could probably write a few of those.
Speaking of depressing, no, I'm just kidding. Have you ever based a character off of yourself?
I have.
Was it depressing?
Yeah.
Joke, let me just tell you, this is an inside joke. I always tell Fabiola that she is depressing
I know.
all the time.
I
So
love,
that's why I keep going back to this.
yeah, I love writing, like Joy calls it the depressing stuff. And I guess she's right in a sense. But I do love writing like the darker emotional scenes or stories or poetry. So I don't know. It like feeds like my writer soul.
Now, which character did you base on yourself? Sorry, we keep getting off track.
I know. I've actually based a few. So there's definitely a little bit of myself in all my characters. Like I said, even though I haven't experienced what Bree did in Love You Through It, where I've lost a spouse or a boyfriend, it's always been a fear of mine. So it's kind of how I would react in that situation. Most like me, I'll name the top three, because I can't choose just one of them. And it would be Mia from Perfectly Imperfect, which is my debut. Sam from Red Lights, Black Heart, and Michaela from Twisted and You. So I would say those three are probably the ones that are most like me.
I think I am most like Jen.
Yeah. That's why you want her story.
I do. I'm like, I mean, I guess what's her face too? Oh gosh, oh my gosh, what's her name
Olivia?
from all of you?
Cassidy Ray.
Thank you. I'm not. I forgot her name. Our stories
Happens
are
to me.
very similar.
Yeah.
Have you ever Googled new names for the male anatomy for the penis?
I haven't. Wait. No.
Can you believe no one has?
You know,
I
I
guess there's just so many like phallic shaped objects. You really don't need to.
well, yeah, and then it's like you never want to use something like so scientific. And I feel like that's probably what I would find if I were to Google either that or like Urban Dictionary and be like, I don't
Yeah, I'd
even know
say
what
Urban
that is,
Dictionary.
like,
Yeah.
and then I throw it in a book and everybody's like, So I just kind of use the general terms, actually.
All right. The D word, the C word, the P word.
Exactly. Yep.
Have you ever co-written a book?
I haven't.
Do you think you could?
I'm not sure. As
I
in,
think you write too fast. I think other people would be like,
I'd be
dude,
like,
stop.
stop. We're not writing with you. Um, I don't know. I think it would be a fun experience. Um, but I honestly haven't put that much thought into it.
Make,
You never know.
yeah. What is your spirit animal?
A horse.
Why?
Because they're my favorite animal, first of all, and then they're gentle but brave and strong.
All right. That's a good answer because, you know what? I've asked this question a million times and I have no idea what my spirit animal is.
You have
Although
to
in
think
a
about
book
it.
review, I said that a fictional character was that
Oh,
Cat Firestone from another series. I'm like, that's my spirit animal. So I'm like,
that
she's not
works.
even animal. She's not even real.
Hey, she came from somewhere.
Yeah, from Julie Johnson's
There
mind.
you go.
So there
Exactly.
you go. Have you ever had someone else's character make a cameo in your book?
I have, actually. I have had Ronan from Christy Pastore's duet.
That's how you say
Uns
her last name?
Christy Pastore?
Huh.
Yeah.
I thought it was Pastor.
Story. Um, I've had Ronan from her Unscripted and Perfectly Scripted, well, and Holiday as well, and they are mentioned throughout the Rebel Desire series.
And she's had Rebel Desire in hers.
Yeah. I kind of just made Cash Knight friends with Ronan. I took the liberty. Like, we're going to do this.
Why not?
Yeah.
She's cool with it.
Yeah. I'm like, by the way. And then I've mentioned books. So it's not so much that the characters have made a cameo, but the books have. If that makes sense.
Yes. Have you seen, okay, you've never seen The Hunger Games, right?
I haven't.
Or
Well,
read it.
I've seen the first one.
Would you be able to pick between Peeta and Gale? Let me give you the right answer.
I think I would go with PETA.
Good
Yeah.
girl.
I'm trying to think. I'm like, okay, wait, which one? I need to watch the rest of them.
What about Hunger Games? Not Hunger Games, Twilight.
I've read and seen the movies.
Okay, so we're going to change it up. Who would you rather punch in the face?
Ooh, okay.
Jacob or Edward?
Jacob.
Why?
Ah,
Or that
he just
fish.
he just like he would annoy me throughout the series. And I'm Team Edward. Like that's who she had to end up with. So it's like, you know?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I haven't read it or seen it, so
Yeah.
I'm just going to go with yes.
Yeah.
And I
Just
cannot
agree
stop
with
messing
me.
with my hair.
Mine's up,
Hey,
so
I'll agree with you. You agreed with me.
there you go. That works.
All right. So all of you will be live tonight at midnight.
Yes, I'm really
And if you're
excited.
watching this any other point, you can grab it right now on
Yep,
Amazon.
it's up on pre-order.
So go
I just
grab
really like
that.
the cover, so I want to
I love
show it
that
off.
cover. It's my favorite. And let's see. Doesn't look like we have any
Questions?
questions. So we will go ahead and end this.
Awesome.
And give us a like, a thumbs up. It was
Yes.
nice chatting with you,
It was
Fabiola.
nice. This was fun. So thank you.
Thank you.